Every summer, billions of people around the world treat themselves to a scoop of ice cream on a crisp waffle cone. It is light, delicious, and the ultimate symbol of carefree joy. But long before it was a harmless summer treat, ice cream was a deadly biohazard that triggered massive epidemics and killed thousands of people across Europe and America. Our story begins centuries before the streets of London, with the ancient origins of frozen treats. Long before commercial refrigeration existed, ancient civilizations, from the Persian Empire to Roman emperors, harvested ice from mountains and stored it in underground ice houses. They shaved this ice and flavored it with fruit juices, honey, and wine as an exclusive luxury for royalty. But it was during the Italian Renaissance that frozen desserts took their most dramatic leap forward. Renaissance chefs in Florence and Naples perfected the art of mixing ice with salt to lower freezing temperatures, allowing them to freeze sweetened milk and cream into smooth, rich gelato. For centuries, ice cream remained a secret of noble courts and wealthy elites who could afford private ice houses. But by the early 19th century, political unrest and economic hardship pushed thousands of Italian immigrants to migrate to Western Europe. Carrying their regional gelato recipes, traditional churning techniques, and portable equipment, Italian craftsmen settled in London's working-class neighborhoods, like Little Italy and Holborn. Realizing that Londoners had never tasted cheap frozen treats, these immigrant street vendors built hand-cranked wooden ice churns mounted on colorful wooden handcarts. By purchasing massive blocks of natural ice shipped all the way from Norway's frozen lakes, they broke the luxury barrier and brought frozen treats to the masses for the very first time. For a single copper coin, anyone could buy a scoop of sweet, flavored ice. The sellers were known across the city as penny lick men, and the treat was called a penny lick. As ice cream spread across the globe, different cultures transformed basic frozen dairy into entirely unique culinary art forms. Italy, gelato, the gold standard of European frozen treats. Made with more milk than cream and churned at a slower speed, gelato incorporates far less air than American ice cream, creating a denser, silkier texture with intense flavor profile. India kulfi, often called India's original ice cream, kulfi isn't whipped. Instead, milk is slowly simmered for hours until it reduces into a thick, caramelized base, flavored with saffron, cardamom, and pistachios, then frozen in metal cones. Turkey dondurma. Famous for resisting heat and being stretchy, Turkish dondurma is thickened with salep, wild orchid root flour, and mastic resin. It's so pliable and dense that street vendors manipulate it with metal rods like taffy before serving. Japan mochi ice cream. Japan revolutionized on-the-go frozen treats by wrapping scoops of rich ice cream inside a soft, chewy shell of sweetened rice dough mochi, creating a handheld dessert with zero mess. Mexico paletas. Traditional Mexican ice pops made from fresh local fruits, spices, or rich creams like coconut and chongos, sold by neighborhood street vendors called paleteros. While these cultural variations brought joy across the globe, the rapid urbanization of industrial Europe led to a dangerous shortcut, one that turned London's street-side ice cream into a deadly hazard. There was just one fatal flaw. Paper was too expensive, and plastic didn't exist yet. So vendors served the ice cream in tiny, thick glass cups. Once a customer finished licking their glass clean, they handed it straight back to the vendor. And instead of washing the glass with hot water and soap, vendors simply wiped the glass with a dirty rag, refilled it, and handed it to the next customer in line. Predictably, the result was a public health catastrophe. Tuberculosis, cholera, scarlet fever, and typhoid spread like wildfire through cities, carried directly on the glass rims of sweet ice cream. Health officials called them poison cups, and doctors traced citywide outbreaks directly back to street carts. By the early 1900s, governments began banning the penny lick outright. The ice cream industry faced total collapse until a miracle happened at the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair. When ice cream vendor Arnold Fornacieux ran out of paper dishes due to the intense summer heat, Syrian pastry chef Ernest Hamwi stepped in. Hamwi was selling hot, crisp waffle cakes called zalabia at the neighboring booth. Seeing his neighbor's crisis, Hamwi rolled one of his warm, thin waffles into a cone shape while it was still soft and let it harden. It created magic, an edible, completely hygienic vessel that required zero washing and left behind zero waste. The ice cream cone wasn't just a tasty innovation. It was a life-saving solution that rescued the world's favorite dessert from a deadly health crisis. So the next time you bite into a crispy ice cream cone, remember, you're not just eating a treat. You're holding a genius invention that saved ice cream from a deadly epidemic. If this story blew your mind, hit that like button. It takes a second and helps us keep these histories coming. Don't forget to subscribe to Gastro Hit and ring that notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the shocking origins of your favorite foods. Now, over to you. Would you have risked your life for a single bite of a Victorian penny lick? Or is the whole concept pure insanity? Drop your verdict in the comments below, along with the next bizarre food history you want us to tackle. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.